on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So before anything, as usual, I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to subscribe. Now, 95% of my viewers are not subscribed, which, you know, it does hurt a little. So please, it means the world to me. And once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway and I'm gonna pick 3 winners. So 3 of you guys can win. So you guys have pretty good chances. By today's title, you can probably already tell what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about all the times I've met Harry Styles or I've had encounters with him. And it's probably about 5 total because I have a lot of stories with him. I've met so many celebrities. I've met Nick Jonas, Joe Jonas, Ed Sheeran, Cara Delevingne. I met so many people and none of them have been as nice as Harry, because with Harry, it's not just I met him, like I have a story attached to it. He interacted with me, which is why I felt the need to make a YouTube video about it. There's a trend going around about people meeting celebrities, and of course I had to hop on it because me meeting Harry and him just being so nice. So this is the TikToks I made.
Lift my heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down.
The TikToks got hundreds of comments on them. They got a good amount of views and everyone was asking like, oh, like, can you tell us about all the other times? What was it like? What did you say? How'd you approach him? And then I was thinking, TikTok at most, you can only make it 60 seconds. And now 60 seconds does not do Harry Styles any justice. Like, that man, I was like, I need to do a YouTube video. Even my mom has interacted with him and even she was like, no, like, you have to make a longer video because like you have to make sure everyone understands like how good of a person he is, because he's literally like, I can't even put into words, not even the nice celebrity, one of the nicest people I've ever met. First time I ever interacted with Harry, actually, he called me on the phone. I know you guys are going to think that's crazy. Let me explain. So I am a type 1 diabetic and I had just started trying out the insulin pump because I do shots, but the insulin pump just wasn't working. My sugars were like 400, which is like really bad. Like the pump just wasn't working. It wasn't giving me my insulin. So One Direction was in New York and my sister and my best friend Justine went to Manhattan that day, you know, to try to meet Harry. And of course I couldn't go because like my sugars. At this point I had never met Harry, never interacted with him. One day I couldn't go. My sister and my best friend met him in the AT&T store. It was literally just him, his security guard, my sister, and my friend. Like, it wasn't like a rushed picture type of thing. And my sister had actually fallen in the street before getting into the AT&T store because it was raining and her leg was bleeding, and Harry looked at her and he told the AT&T worker, he's like, oh, like, can you clean her up? My sister had met Harry and I was so upset. I was like, because I was trying so hard, and my sister was a Nile girl and I was a Harry girl, and I was like, oh, I started crying just because like that's just the first emotion you had. And I'm like, F this, like I wanted to rip my insulin pump off. I was so mad. I actually stopped using the insulin pump after that, went back to my insulin shot. My sister goes up to Harry. She has me on the phone. She's like, Harry, my sister's sick, like she's a big fan, can you please speak to her? And he's like, oh my god, of course. So he takes the phone. I'm in the shower now. My mom was like, Cass, you gotta get out of the shower, like Harry's on the phone, he wants to talk to you. So I pick it up, I'm like, hi. He's like, hi, how are you? And then I told him, he's like, and then he's like, well, I hope you feel better. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I love you, like I'm so sorry I couldn't meet you, this and that. And he was just like, you're awesome, I love you too. And there's actually a GIF that was posted. A paparazzi got a video of him in the AT&T store, and in the GIF he's holding my sister's phone, talking to me on the phone, and I'm gonna try to put the GIF in the video if I can. And he was like, he like was smiling and it was her phone, and like knowing he smiled like that just talking to me on the phone, I was like, oh my god. Now this was first week of July in 2013, or like the beginning of July in 2013. But of course, like, you always want a picture because you can tell people like, oh, like he called me on the phone, but really people might not believe you. But I'm like, why would I lie about it? And in the GIF, it's my sister's phone. 2 weeks later, they're back in New York. We get word that, you know, he's at the Nike store on 5th Avenue. Now we're downtown at the time. Me and my best friend Justine, we hop on the train, we get off, we go to the Nike store. It's 5 floors, like it's a huge flagship store. We're like, okay, like he probably left by now, you know, because that was so long ago. So we're just like kind of defeated, like we're like, okay, he left, like he's just not here anymore. So now we're on like the 5th floor and we're going down to like leave. So we're on the 1st floor now, and all of a sudden the elevator door opens up. And who walks out? Mr. Harry Styles. And I couldn't. I was like, oh. Me and my friend were literally like right in front of him. So Harry comes out of the elevator and I'm like, my jaw dropped. And you know, my sister just met him a couple weeks before. I never met him. I'm like I need to do this. So all of a sudden a mob comes and I'm like, Harry, like, can I please get a picture? And he's like, yeah, whatever. Then security starts pushing me, like literally shoving me. There's a picture of me. I'm like I'll insert it. It's so embarrassing, but I'm like, Harry's looking at me and I'm like, not crying, but like security's pushing me and I'm like, please, like, I've been waiting for your picture, this and that, like, you called me last week or whatever. Security's pushing me and he goes, Harry literally taps the security on the it was Nike security, not Harry security. So Harry literally taps the Nike security on the shoulder and he goes, hey man, don't push her like that, or hey man, stop pushing her like that, in his accent. I was like, and then he gave me a hug. He hugged me, okay? He like gave me like a side hug and he like put his shoulder around me and then he took a selfie with me and then he left the Nike store. So I was the last person he took a selfie with. I can't even explain it. Like, no celebrity is going to tell security to stop pushing someone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of their job. They could have been a little more gentle, but like, that's their job. And he literally took a selfie with me and I was like, I love this man.
I love this man.
I'm like, okay, like, I'm pretty lucky. Like, this all happened within the span of like 3-4 weeks. It gets even better. I meet him again December. So I met him December of 2013, the Gansevoort Hotel in the Meatpacking District, downtown Manhattan. So it was me, my sister, my friend Justine, and our friend Georgia. It was just the 4 of us, right? We go into the Gansevoort Hotel and we knew they were going to be there. So the elevator doors open and Harry and Kendall walk out. No one paid any mind to Kendall. Like, I did not want a picture with her. Like, I'm just not a fan. So I was like, you know, like, I'm here for Harry. So it was only 4 of us. I'm like, perfect. Like, we can just get a quick picture, you know, let him live his life. So all of a sudden, there's actually a paparazzi video. I'll try to insert the clips if I can. Harry's just so nice. We go up, so he takes pictures, but all of a sudden, I guess people from the street came out outside. I don't know, because we were in the hotel. People from the street come out, they mobbed the lobby, like at least 100 people in the lobby. I did get my picture with him. And then I was like, I don't know why I did this. You can see me like this is like Harry right next to me. I go like this. Like, I lean my shoulder on him. I don't know why I did that. At this point, he starts to recognize like who me, my sister, and my best friend are because, you know, his security told us. I'll get to the security story, but his security's name was Dale, his security guard. And his security guard literally told us one day, he was like, oh, like, you know, Harry doesn't forget faces. His brain works normal. Like, if you see someone over and over, you're going to remember him. Fast forward to their concert. So now I had VIP tickets to the Jones Beach show with Soundcheck, not meet and greet. We just got Soundcheck tickets. So I'm like, okay, like, whatever I can get. So me and my sister are at Soundcheck, and on our way to the concert, like, while we were in the car, while our parents were driving us there, my sister took my phone, and I was like, oh, so you know my phone password. So I took my phone password off my phone, and I was like, I was too lazy to think of a new password. So I was like, you know what, fine, like, I just won't put a password on my phone for now. Literally, you'll see how everything turns out. It's the craziest thing ever. So now we're at Soundcheck. Like, this is the catwalk. At the very end of the catwalk, I'm like the first row. So, like, I'm basically like right on them. So then I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So I throw my phone on stage because I just wanted like Harry or like any of the boys, honestly, to pick it up and take selfies. You know, they would always do that. So all of a sudden I threw my phone on stage. Harry picks it up and I had a text from my mom. She says, don't forget to check your sugar. If your sugar goes low, you have a granola bar in your bag, and use the bathroom before the show starts, okay? So he picks up my phone, he answers my mom's text. He goes, I will, thanks mom. But there were so many spelling errors because he's holding the microphone in one hand. Once again, I'll insert pictures of all this. So he's holding the microphone in one hand, he writes, I will, no, thanks mom. And then he literally has my phone. He's like, whose phone is this? And I was like, hi, like, it's me again. And he like passes me my phone, and then the granola bar I had, he literally, I was like, oh, like, do you want the granola bar? So I gave him the granola bar like my mom was talking about in the text. But then he gave it back to me. He was like, if you get hungry, you need to eat it. So then he gave me back the granola bar. I still have the granola bar because he touched it. Like, I know that's creepy. Like, I have all my experience with him, like, saved in, like, a shadow box. That's crazy because, like, if I would have had a password on my phone, like, he wouldn't have been able to get into it, you know what I mean? And on the way there, I just decided to take my password off because my sister revealed to me that she knew my password. It's just, like, crazy how life happens. So then, I think this is, like, one of the craziest stories. This was their last tour before, you know, their hiatus. Let's see, July 23rd, they might be coming out. I heard they're releasing an album of their unreleased songs. Now this could be a total lie, but hopefully I'm praying. I think we were in Philly and my seats were right on the catwalk. Like, this was the catwalk, and I could touch the catwalk with my hand because I had the first seat off of the catwalk. So I had the picture of me and Harry printed out and a Sharpie. I was like, oh my god, like, hopefully I'm gonna try to get Harry to sign this picture. Like, he knows who I am, like, he'll recognize me. So during You and I, okay, so they're singing You and I keep saying Dale. Dale's his security guard, knows who we are, like all that stuff. So I keep saying Dale. So all of a sudden, I'm like waving my picture in Sharpie. It was during Zayn's solo. So Harry sees it. Actually, I have a video. I was recording a video from the concert like 3 days before where we went, and I like had my phone out for a selfie, and Harry went to pose, but like the light blocked him out. And I started for, and Harry sees me like waving my picture at the Sharpie, and he tells Dale, he's like, Dale, hand me that, hand me that. So literally in the middle of the show, in the middle of You and I during Zayn's solo, Harry takes my picture, he gets down on one knee, he leans my picture on his knee, and he writes, all my love, Harry, with a heart. And then he like hands it back to me. I mean, like, okay, I'm like, what else more could happen? You know what I mean? Like, I've met him, he's called me on the phone, he's texted my mom from my phone, he signed a picture of us. I just wanted to make this video because I just wanted to explain all the backstories, because it's not like we just met him. Like, he literally put so much time and effort into his fans. He genuinely, if you were ever to meet him, literally do not be scared. He's gonna take a picture of you or just have a conversation and just be like, hi, how are you? Like, do not be scared at all. He is the nicest person in the world. I've met celebrities, and Nick Jonas, I hate to say it, we're both type 1 diabetic, so I have a soft spot for him. It wasn't that nice, you know. Harry Styles is just like different. I don't even know how to explain it. My mom says it. My mom was like, Harry can literally release like the ABCs and our household will always support Harry. He deserves every single thing he has. He deserves every single fan he has. I've also met Liam, who was so rude. Liam was honestly so rude, like I can't even explain it. I got into a fight with his security. Well, I didn't get into a fight. His security said something to me and I was like, excuse me, like I'm literally like a 14-year-old girl and there was no one around us. Oh. And then Liam was like Liam was so rude, but I didn't get a chance to meet any of the other boys. I remember telling someone all my stories and like, wow, like this makes me really happy that I'm a fan of this guy because like he actually deserves, he's perfect. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below. I'm gonna do a giveaway, so stay tuned. My Instagram is linked. Comment. I love to talk to you guys. If you have any questions, comment when you would love to see next, because actually I make these videos for you guys, you know. I make them for myself too, but like I do what the subscribers want to see.